Robert, we're going to talk about this guy. I got a real strong feeling he's dangerous.
What's going on the ship anyway?
Good question.
Look, all I can tell you is what I told you before. That is, he's a friend of our own.
So he says.
What's so hard to believe about that?
For one thing, his timing. Look at this. This weirdo shows up out of nowhere, hiding in the hull.
Yeah, but I mean, he did help us chase Mickey off the boat.
Yes, I know, but he shows up during rodent problems, and then he helps us chase Mickey off, and it's all just a little too convenient, Robert. Thank you.
You think it's a setup?
It's a possibility. There's another possibility. Could be one of Cassadine's men.
No, I can't buy that, mate.
Why not? It's not ridiculous. Just think about it.
I was up half the night thinking about it.
Something very wrong here. The guy stinks. I'm telling you, I got to find out.
What have you got in mind here?
Well, I don't know yet. I was up half the night, too, and just before dawn, I started to get an idea that maybe what we ought to do is, set him up.
You mean a plan? Got one?
Yeah, I think so. I think what we ought to do is maybe go down into the hole, take away the, fake walls, let the booze be very visible, get him down there and see how he goes for it.
You mean our lovely liquor?
You got it. Let's just watch the guy. See if he doesn't give himself away.
What if he doesn't?
Well, then I'll just sit up another night and figure out a way to find out if he's one of Cassadine's men.
I agree. It's worth a try.
You know, I think you're both being ridiculous. If you're so sure that this guy's an enemy, why don't you just throw him off the boat once and for all?
Look, love, if he is a friend of O'Reilly's, I couldn't do that.
Right, and if he isn't, we got to find out whose side he's on and why.
Isn't anybody interested in breakfast besides me?
Patience, patience. You think you could maybe give me a little hand with this, trap?
Do I have a choice?
All I need is about 10 minutes of your time.
And then we eat?
No. Then what you do is you go find Kurt and you, somehow send him down into the hold, okay?
Thanks for another exciting day together.
I love you, too.
Honey, you seem a little down this morning. I know things were rushed last night and this morning, but what's wrong?
Well, this really isn't the time or the place, but you may as well know. Jeff married that nurse, you know, in Carson City.
Well, I guess I'm not too surprised. How did Ann take the news?
Well, that's why I'm a little down, I guess.
Well, just give her a little time, Audrey. She'll get over the shock.
Personally, maybe, but she certainly made a mess of her professional situation.
Did something happen at the hospital I should know about?
Well, it didn't exactly happen at the hospital, and as far as knowing about it, Anne has been the talk of the town for days, and I'm sure you will hear all the gory details.
What did she do?
Well, she dressed up in a ridiculous outfit, and she arrived at Arthur Bradshaw's banquet, ranting and raving.
Oh, no. Was she drinking?
No, well, that was the least of it. And she stood up right in the middle of his speech, and she accused him... Oh, Steve, it was awful.
Well, come on, Audrey, tell me.
Well, she accused him of helping to put an end to a patient's life. I mean, she accused him of negligence, claiming that he was in such a hurry to get to his own banquet.
What on earth has gotten to that girl?
Now, please, darling, do stay calm.
How can I? Anne was such a sweet person when she first came to stay with us.
Well, she's still a sweet person.
Then why is she acting so irrationally?
Darling, you know that as well as I. It was first Diana, and then Heather, and then Jeff. She's been under an awful lot of emotional stress.
Audrey, I can't allow emotions to influence hospital behavior.
Well, I agree with that, but Steve...
But what, Audrey? You know as well as I do that Anne is scheduled to graduate as a scrub nurse tomorrow?
I know. And she's done a fine job. I was against her training to begin with, but she's proved to be very worthy. Now, Steve, you're not going to do anything drastic.
I don't know what I'm going to do just yet, but one point is clear. Her behavior deserves some sort of official action. I'm sorry, Audrey, but that's it.
Come on, you need an elbow. Come on, enough talking. Let's do this. Everybody get in position, please. All right, need an elbow. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. Hey, I feel better already. 4. You know, if you keep doing this, it's like, well, the exercise gets in your blood. You know what? You're doing it for you this time. Oh, 30, come on, 14, 15, 20, 17, 18, 19. Stop talking. Do it. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Come on.
Look at this. All gorgeous and duty-free.
Yeah, well, let's hope the man of mystery thinks the same.
You really think he's one of the mouse men?
The only idea I can come up with to check him out.
Has it been 10 minutes yet?
Yeah. Listen, you don't think Laura just decided to go back to bed and chuck this plan, do you?
Hey, don't ask me. You knew her long before I joined the act.
I know, but she's on her own trip these days.
Scorpio? Luke, you looking for me? Hey, Laura, you sure those guys are down here?
Well, that's what I thought, but I could have been wrong.
Did you see that?
Yeah, didn't seem to faze him, did it?
Come on, the guy could be exactly what he says he is.
Could be. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe not.
Stay healthy. Thank you, Audrey. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you, Howard.
I see. I imagine that means you got the divorce papers, did you?
Oh, yes, a lovely gesture to start my day.
I think a better way to send them out.
Oh, come on, Alan. Spare the sentiment, please.
I really would like to be civilized about it.
You know, I can think of 100 words right now to describe my feelings, but civilized isn't one of them.
How do you feel?
Surprised, mostly. Or maybe astounded is a more appropriate word. I really never thought you would muster up enough courage.
Then possibly I'm more of a man than you ever gave me credit for.
And I suppose you're proving it by demanding partial custody of your son.
I'm going to fight as hard as I have to get custody of him.
Wonderful you do that, because I'm going to fight too, and a lot harder.
You go ahead and do that as well, but don't be too sure of yourself.
Oh, I happen to be very sure. But don't worry, darling. I'll make sure your son sends you a Father's Day card.
Monica, no matter what our marital status is, I intend to have a very close relationship with my son.
You mean a very close relationship with his money, don't you?
You know what? You act and you speak as if the inheritance never entered your mind. I'm sure it's in the forefront of your brain every waking hour of every day.
Actually, it isn't. No, I never think about it. Because I know I will never lose control of either my son or his money.
I don't know how much control you're going to have over him once he learns how to read.
What is that supposed to mean?
It means I'm sure that he's going to find a certain deposition very interesting reading.
You wouldn't dare.
You try me.
All right, then, don't you forget. I have a tape recording of yours that isn't going to be exactly music to his ears.
You wouldn't dare.
Oh, yes, I would. And it'll be a lot easier to follow. There aren't so many big words unless you want to count the 4-letter ones. Aha! The child bride-to-be, or should I say it's bride-to-be with child.
Easy with the darts, Monica. There's nothing more annoying than a woman who's been defeated.
Oh, and you think I've been defeated?
I do indeed. What's more, I'm enjoying every minute of it.
Yes, you always did settle for less, didn't you, Susan?
Not this time. Because for once in my life, I've got exactly what I want.
Alan.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you can just wipe that little smile off your face, my dear, because, you see, you've given me exactly what I want. And that is my freedom and power. Thank you.
Look, admit it, mate. This guy is not one of the mouth...
That doesn't eliminate the other possibility, though.
That he's a Cassadine man?
It's worth considering.
Yeah, but it's just not likely.
Robert, now wait. You told me yesterday the Cassadines knew about O'Reilly. Now, why could they not program this robot with that information?
Well, if that's the case, it's easy enough to prove.
What do you have in mind?
Okay, a little question-and-answer session between myself and Kurt Boy. If he's on the level, right, I have a fact or two to drop about O'Reilly that, well, you'll know the truth if it's there.
I like it. I like it already.
Good. Look, trust me on this one. I want to find out about this jerk as much as you do.
Great. When does the showdown take place?
Later on today. We don't want to make him too suspicious.
Okay. Good. Meantime, can you call Tiffany? Put her on the horn. Tell her to come over here, stop at the hardware store, bring some shellac over. I got work to do.
Well, I'd love to, but she's out of commission today. Delphina is trucking her all around the town trying to find a location for a new boutique they're going to set up here.
Oh, that will
Bradshaw.
that will raise the dead and dying in Port Charles.
Hey, listen, maybe Laura will go out and do it for us.
Laura, baby, would...
Maybe not. Maybe I better do it. See you later.
Yeah, Robert, pick up a pizza while you're out there, okay? No anchovies.
Okay.
Extra cheese, extra sausage, no onions. Hey, so, how does a pizza grab you, baby?
Is that what you had in mind for today, to eat pizza?
No, actually, I need to sand the woodwork here.
Great. Luke, this is my last day here.
It'll be fun, you know. I just love to work on the boat while you watch me.
Well, I just hate it. I hate this boat, and I hate the way it comes first, before you and me.
Oh, now, baby, this boat is going to support us in our old age, and you know that.
None of it is worth it if you ignore me in the process.
Baby, you don't have time to be ignored. You got to go to New York, you got photo sessions, you have interviews, you've got luncheons.
I don't have any interviews or luncheons or anything today.
Really? Well, then let's put it this way. Perhaps today my schedule cannot accommodate yours.
Wait a minute. Don't you even hear what I'm saying? I don't know when I'm going to spend another day alone with you.
Oh. I see. So, what are you saying? Are you saying that you feel a little guilty about your career choice?
Is that what you want? You want me to feel guilty?
Well, I don't feel guilty. I have nothing to feel guilty about.
What is this marriage, anyway?
You tell me, Miss Star Eyes. You tell me. Laura.
Luke.
Laura.
Luke.
I don't want to fight with you.
I don't want to fight with you either. I'm scared.
Why?
Because I feel like we're drifting in two totally different directions.
Well, we can't let that happen.
Well?
Well, the only way to stop that is for us to go to Reno and get you a legal divorce. Otherwise, we're not even legally married.
Look, we have been through this over and over and over again. I told you I'll go to Reno. I will. Just as soon as I can call the shots with the Miss Star Eyes people. Don't you see? Just as soon as they feel that I'm indispensable.
Indispensable?
Yes.
I'm sorry, baby. It feels to me like you're indispensable already.
No, I'm not. Not yet.
How much more indispensable can you be? They have you under beck and call, day and night. Every day, whenever they want, you have to run off to New York.
Well, if I were here every day, you'd have me sanding the walls, putting up fixtures.
Well, sure. It's terrific. It's fun. Try it. You'll like it.
It's not fun. I hate it, and I hate this boat. It gives me the creeps, and you know it.
You know, I only named this boat the Haunted Star because of you.
I remember.
Well, then, I mean, give me a little credit for that. I mean, it's a tribute to you.
I know that, Luke. That's all beside the point.
You don't like this nightclub idea, do you?
No, I don't.
Why not?
Hi there. Hi. It's your friendly neighborhood. Poor old gray-haired mother-in-law.
Hi, Lesley.
Hi.
Hi, Mom.
Hi.
What are you doing here?
Well, sincerely hoping I've not come at the wrong time.
No, not at all.
Oh, good.
Why don't you tell us about you?
Well, there's not much to tell. I dropped some supplies off at the clinic, and I thought I'd stop and say hi.
Well, that's nice. Can I get you some tea?
No, thank you. I really have to get back to work. Oh, but the main reason, I have, I think, fan mail for you.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Excuse me, Lesley, did you say fan mail?
Yeah.
Well, I guess word got out about my Miss Star Eyes campaign.
I guess it did. Boy, I sure hope there aren't a lot of misspelled words in there from your teenage groupies that barge in...
Oh, you've got company. Excuse me.
Who's that?
He's a worker here. Strange. Why? What's
Nothing. No, I'm late. Late. I have to get back to work. I was just leaving. Bye.
Bye. Well, my muscles are a little sore, but I think Richard's right. I mean, I feel a lot better already.
I must say, I feel a bit more energetic myself.
Well, we all complained a lot, but I think everybody really enjoyed the class.
Yeah.
Except maybe Monica.
Why? Why Monica? You mean because she arrived late?
I think Jessie's referring to the run-in that Monica had with Susan.
Oh, well, it is kind of a bad situation, but then they've run into each other before.
Since Monica's been served with divorce papers.
Divorce papers? Are you sure?
Mm-hmm. Alan and Susan are still talking about it in the cafeteria.
Where's Monica?
Up in OR.
Oh, well, I'll have to talk to her later. I just never dreamed it would come to this, to a divorce.
Divorce? How long has it been? Hello, all. Jessie, I'm leaving the hospital now.
All right, I'll sign you out.
I'm just going to take Susan home, and then I'm going to be at my father's office, okay?
I'll make a note of it.
Bye-bye.
Looks like it's true, all right. All you have to do is take one look at Susan's face.
Looks like she just wanted the canary.
It's so.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Oh, yes.
Jessie.
Sorry, I've got to get to work.
Well, I'll go with you. I'll look for Monica.
Oh, yes, you have. Rick, have you seen Lesley?
Why, I was wanting to. No, I haven't. What's up?
Well, I thought I might go in and straighten out her office.
Well, I know she was going to stop by the Titan. Maybe she got tied up there. I'd go ahead and start it.
Okay. Hi, Jack.
Well, I take it she's gone.
The mother?
Is that who she was?
It's not like you to be so careless, man.
Well, I came up for some air. I had no idea you were entertaining.
You know, we live on this boat, Kurt.
Look, I'm sorry if I caused any trouble.
Well, luckily, Laura has her head about her, and she took care of it. She told her mother that you work here.
Oh, thanks, Laura.
Oh, finally.
Who's that?
It's just Robert with the pizza!
Look, I kind of got waylaid. Sorry about the pizza.
What the hell is this? No anchovies.
That's what the mouse wants to know.
Look, just take your little gun away, send the little mouse around, and we'll put him in the pizza oven.
Now, Luke.
I'm serious, Robert. This is private property. This boat is my house. Get out!
Luke, come on, Ned.
No, look. Now, this is too much, man. I mean, where does the mouse think he gets his nerve?
This is where I get my nerve.
Slick? Hi, guy.
Now, which one of you boys is going to tell me? How did a bottle of my booze find itself in the trunk of Slick's taxi?